All right, Matt. I'm gonna need you to shut your. I'm gonna need you to shut your Fortnite for a second.
Oh,
All right.
dude, that's a tough request. Okay.
I'm going to steal one of your Joy-Cons, Matt.
Do it.
No.
All right. So this is gonna mark the start of the podcast. This is when it's gonna start when we eventually upload it to YouTube. Thank you to the
so
few
it's
people in
right
chat. Yeah, we're right now. We're live right now.
Why?
What? Did you just ask why?
Why?
All right. Well, thank you everyone for joining. Dash Boots has their first guest. You might know him from the all-inclusive Mega Man X review. He recently finished his deconstruction of the Batman the Animated Series. And you might also know him for thinking that Metal Gear Solid Portable Ops is better than Peace Walker. Please welcome Jay from Jay's Reviews. Hey Jay, how are you doing today?
Hello, folks. That's all-inclusive Mega Man X retrospective to you.
Oh,
but-
shit. That's actually what I have written down. Shit.
Travis, the script is on the floor. Read it.
No, it's not. No,
Script,
that
ruined
is
it.
a Wendy's fry box.
No, that's the ending.
Damn,
of
she
the
wrote a script on a Wendy's fry bag?
Oh, I think we already triggered Mason by saying that. Oh, Jay's a little quiet. Oh, I'll turn him up a bit. All right, there you go, Jay. You're at 200%. Don't take advantage of that.
Jeez. Loud boy. Alright.
All right,
You should totally
and
take advantage of that.
I think we yep. Mason's triggered by saying that when I said that Portable Ops is better than Peace Walker.
Wait, hold on. Was Portable Ops the one with the Monster Hunter thing in it?
No, that's Peace Walker.
That's
Okay, wrong.
Wrong.
Room.
Oh, thanks for the follow, SGQ. SQG. Shit.
hey, yeah, Portable Ops isn't the one that dumps all over MGS3 in an attempt to use it for nostalgia, but hey, that's
I mean-
neither here nor there.
I mean, you're totally right. I have not beaten Peace Walker. I should make a disclaimer. I only got to the
That
Peace
was the
Walker.
last
Go ahead.
game in the Kojima saga that I finished because I just didn't want to, so I never finished it. Fucking those awful boss fights, but again,
Really?
neither here nor there.
I actually kind of enjoyed the boss fights. They
Well,
did not feel
well.
like Metal Gear. They didn't feel like Metal Gear, but I think that they were fun if you're able to like disconnect it a bit.
Interesting.
I mean, that's the only way I was able to enjoy Batman v Superman.
I saw that.
You've seen it? Oh no. Immediate thoughts. How bad is it?
Mildly so. I mean, I saw the extended. The first cut I saw was the extended one, and I was like, already saw Wonder Woman and Justice League before that. So I mean, it was slightly better than it would have been in theaters.
I suppose.
That's not exactly a high bar.
I mean, Justice League was really disappointing. Okay, the first time I saw...
I feel like
Go
that
ahead.
movie is the definition of just kind of fodder. It's like it feels like a Saturday morning cartoon plot.
It did. Whoa, excuse me. I thought that it was better than Batman v Superman.
Yeah.
But I thought that...
By virtue of being so basic, it's hard to fuck it up.
Yeah, that's fair. I thought that Superman wasn't nearly as boring as he was in Batman v Superman. But the DC universe on its own is just not on a good course right now. It's
I'd like
interesting.
to go watch content about the DC animated universe instead.
Yeah, I was just about to say. Correct me if I'm wrong. Did you review the entirety of Batman the Animated Series?
Well, Batman and Harley Quinn was released last.
Well, other than that.
last year, but people are asking me why I said I was done with BTAS, and yet that still exists. Well, I have something in mind for Batman and Harley Quinn, but we'll get to that when we get to that.
Are you shipping them?
Please do not. Please
Are
do
you
not.
using Death Stranding certified shipping or? Come on.
We could
Come
talk.
on, give us an inside detail.
We could. I don't know if Jay would have inside details with Kojima.
You don't know that.
I mean, the thing, if Kojima knew me, he would probably hate me anyway. I mean, like, I don't like And really after MGS3, after Portable Ops, I'm like, I'm not a huge fan of any of those games. So
Really?
yeah.
Okay. Was that like something that came like after you started reviewing them, or just in general?
Just in general. I mean, I've played like MGS3 so many times, MGS2, Twin Snakes / MGS1, but like I don't think I've played MGS4 one time since I first played it.
That's fair. Yeah, okay, so I started writing out things that I wanted to ask you during the podcast. And then I went back and I rewatched some of your Metal Gear reviews. And I realized that some of the topics I wanted to talk about with you, you already kind of brought up. So first, before I go on,
talking some Metal Gear Solid. So
okay. I don't know if these guys do. I know Matt thinks that the absurdity of it is fun, but yeah. So, one thing that I wanted to ask you before I went back and I rewatched them was how much you likely hated the ending of Phantom Pain. But then in your first, I think just Metal Gear 1 review, you said that it made perfect sense to you. So
yeah, well,
Do you-
that was about 2 years ago now. So
that's true.
I guess.
That's true.
I guess I can talk about that again.
All right, go ahead.
I mean, well, I mean, I can see why people wouldn't like it. I mean, it adds such this retroactive wrench in the continuity.
But
has never been there
before you
before. I mean,
continue, Matt and
Yeah.
Bill, are you too sensitive with Phantom Pain spoilers?
Phantom Pain came out
if
like
I care.
5 years ago, didn't it?
Feels like it. I think
if I cared, I would have
2015.
actually beaten it by now.
That's fair. Okay. Anyway, go on, Jay.
it's like it's such a retroactive wrench in the continuity because we've already seen like MGS4 is this massive dump of information about things we didn't know before, like what been doing in the MSX games, who the Patriots really are, and yet this Venom Snake body double thing never came up once. It's just it's a hard pill to swallow, but at the same time, I guess it explains how Big Boss can be burned in Metal Gear, not burned in Metal Gear 1, exploded in Metal Gear 1, like
And then came back
totally
total-
rockets, and
Yeah.
then blown up with NATO, and then come back in the sequel. I guess
Yeah.
that's the main benefit you get from that twist, but at the same time, it's not a great bit of writing because MGS5 is kind of like MGS2,
Oh,
only
whoops.
if it wasn't as good. Like it feels like it wants to be like MGS2, but it just feels like if the game wasn't as finished. It's funny. Just look at the prologue game. This atmospheric prologue showing off fantastic graphics, new gameplay. One was in the game, and one was a $30 separate game sold for, and then it was, like with a few extra missions.
Yeah. Plus, you get that fan servicey mission where you go around as a Polygon Solid Snake and recover memories. Actually, no, I think that's only in the cutscenes.
I've never
Yeah.
actually played anything in Ground Zeroes beyond the actual main mission, so
I mean,
have to
that's
play that
fair.
out
There's
when I
there's really
review.
no reason to. Yeah, those patches that you find in the mission, if you get all of them, you unlock a mission that it shows a bunch of like flashback scenes, recreated from the first Solid game. It's like you have to walk up to a security camera in a certain way, and then it plays a clip of Solid. Yeah, exactly. It goes like a surveillance camera. There's a part where you have to throw a grenade into a tank, and then it brings flashbacks to the Vulcan Raven fight.
Do we have to listen to Kiefer Sutherland do these?
Yep.
All these passes.
Yep. You don't get the luxury of David Hayter.
I mean, honestly, if they really wanted to use Kiefer Sutherland as an explanation for, I don't know, Richard Doyle and MGS4, I mean, honestly, then I would have just had Hader in Ground Zeroes, and then also have him in the ending for the real big boss. I guess that would have made sense, even though that's not the reason.
It would have made sense, but in retrospective, it would have been kind of awkward hearing David Hayter's voice coming out of Venom Snake's fucking face.
I mean, I'm just so used to just. I don't remember half of the things that Kiefer Sutherland got to say in Phantom Pain. It's just all
Because he barely talks, to be fair.
whispers, and so it's just. I don't know. It's just. That story was really a missed opportunity.
Yeah.
But,
I
don't
feel
know,
like there was
Phantom Pain-
there was a good story there. They just didn't go all the way through with it.
I would have to agree with that. I mean, the story we got was well, the cutscenes are really good.
Yeah.
I really like them. I remember like the scene where they cast Huey out and like Miller's freaking out. It's a good moment, but it's like more of this, please.
Yeah.
But no, there's just not a lot of content.
Like I think that the connection with Eli being Liquid Snake, like I thought that was interesting, albeit a little bit forced in a way.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it could have been a good opportunity to like finally give us why Liquid hated Big Boss so much. That
Yeah.
could have been an opportunity to explore that, but since it's not actually Big Boss, we don't get to explore that.
Well, did you see the cut Mission 51?
I have seen that once or twice, and even then, of course, I had to cringe when Liquid is like, what's that MGS1 line? I really liked this line in MGS1 where it was like, he's talking to Snake about Big Boss, and like, I will surpass him, I will
Yeah.
destroy him. I mean, but then he has to say, little kid Liquid has to say that to
Yeah.
Venom Snake. I'm like, oh my god, that's so stupid. Does life really work that way? Like, is life, are people so poetic?
Well, I mean,
Like
Liquid
poetry,
Snake
so
would be.
doesn't rhyme.
I mean, that's
How
kind of
lucky they are.
that's kind of the Metal Gear franchise. I mean, everything kind of repeats in a way. Everything's poetic.
Yeah, well, like Metal Gear 1 was retconned to be poetic with MGS3, but whatever.
How
Or
was-
with Phantom Pain and
Oh, yeah. Like, I know that it's a divisive topic in the community, but I actually really liked the whole body double twist.
Yeah, I had no
Um,
complaints with it. I mean, I just wanted to see more.
Yeah, I think that they could have done a lot more with it. I think that it did a good
Phantom
job.
Pain in a nutshell.
Yeah, I think that it did a good job at showing the lengths that the real Big Boss would go just to further his ideal Outer Haven or Zanzibar land.
Well, what do you think about Big Boss? I mean, as like a
As a
like,
character.
I think I remember something of like, it was something I've written on like the doc or something like, what was Big? Did Big
Oh, Big
do
Boss did
anything
nothing wrong.
I thought that was an interesting question, but I mean, you know, in MGS3, I really can't say he did.
Well, in
It's
in
just-
MGS3, he's like the sweetest thing ever.
He's a nice guy.
He's
that
a
got fucked over.
he's a good boy who got tricked into killing his adopted mom.
And it's sad.
It really is sad. I have to agree with you when you said that the boss is one of the most well written characters in a game.
I can't think of anybody better. It's like she's just so good. I mean, you'd think a character as hyped up as the boss would probably not be like maybe like a Mary Sue or something like that, but really she's earned every bit of that reputation. She's a great character.
Like her entire arc through Metal Gear Solid 3 is so complex, but at the end of the game it works out so well that it doesn't feel like it's being complex for the sake of being complex. It feels like everything that she did had weight behind it, like a reason for it.
Yeah, I mean, starting at the beginning, you know, Naked Snake is very patriotic, but by the end, that loyalty is deflated, for lack of a better term.
Yeah, I think that it did a good job at setting up Big Boss's motives as to why he would start doing some shady shit, and then
And like, if that was the only prequel, I wouldn't really complain
Yeah.
because you don't really need any of the rest of them.
I was just
But
about
at
to
the
say
same
that
time-
Peace Walker kind of ruined it, story-wise.
I feel like with these later games, I mean, I remember Portable Ops again shows Big Boss just gets screwed over again, which I think adds a little bit to the lore, where it was like he starts to work with this unit of his and then grows to attached to these men, but then it realized it was all a ploy of the government's again. That's when he really gets screwed over. But of course, then there's this time between Portable Ops and Peace Walker where he gets his DNA stolen by Major Zero. So
Wait.
I can see why he'd be pissed off about that.
Oh, right, that wasn't Portable Ops. I admit I haven't played Portable Ops yet, but I know the basis of the story.
By the end, you know, the Patriots are formed by Ocelot, Eva, Sigint, Paramedic, Nick, and Zero. I'm trying to remember this stuff because like I've been so my mind's been so DCU oriented that I'm stretching my Metal Gear limbs right now.
Getting back into it. Do you plan on doing any more Metal Gear videos? Because I know in your earlier ones you said that you wanted to do all the main ones.
I'd love to. In fact, that reminds me. I'm gonna say this in a video within a few weeks. Actually, is that when it comes to Metal Gear Solid, I'm gonna do MGS4. Peace
Oh, good luck.
The MGS5 games. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. But I didn't say this in the Portable Ops review because I didn't have it at the time. I actually picked up the game right after that. I got a copy of Metal Gear Rising. I'm gonna review that as well because I liked the game. It was very good.
Matt and Bill both love Metal Gear Rising. I haven't beaten it yet. They've been trying to get me to play it more. I want to,
It's
just
kinda
haven't gotten
short,
around
actually,
to it.
So I recommend it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just play it. Do it. It's fun.
I know,
That's what
I
was
haven't...
thinking. I was like, okay, I gotta play this Rising game, but you know, you quickly get into it. It's just a very fast-paced, very enjoyable game.
Yeah, have you
Over
beaten
the
it,
top.
Jay?
Yeah. I
Uh,
keep going.
go ahead.
I can't even remember half the character. I wasn't really paying attention to the story, so I don't remember what his name is, but I think it's the second to last level where you just have this sword fight with the one guy in the middle
Oh,
of the
yeah,
road.
Jipstream Sam.
Yeah, that part. It's one of my favorite boss fights in the Metal Gear series, even
It's
though
one
it's
of the best soundtracks too.
Oh, yeah.
I'd have to agree. It's a
The
great
soundtrack is great so far.
I don't know. The final boss, I'm not going to say it just for Travis's sake, but
Oh,
the final
yeah.
boss is my personal favorite.
I mean,
Rising?
if you can keep spoilers vague, I don't care. Just don't tell me in like specific detail how Raiden kills Senator Armstrong.
Get the
Oh,
drum,
no.
get the
Well, if you
Pepsi
already know
Man
that, then yes. The fight with Armstrong is amazing. They-
I mean,
It took me a lot of tries to get that right.
yeah, but like, okay. I'm going to spoil partially. The
Go ahead.
second phase is my favorite. Just
Is that when he goes
'cause that's where
nanomachines?
it's, I guess, yes. But it's so like one-to-one personal, like it just feels so good, and like I don't know, it's my favorite like boss fight period.
I
The
love
music just
I love
soaks
at the
up
end where you have to use the like you have to like manipulate how you swing your sword in like the over the back perspective, you know, like
Oh
I
yeah.
actually don't know how to describe it. I didn't actually know you could control that swing with the analog stick or however you do it, but
Oh
still,
no, try it on
that
PC. You have to like aim
Oh,
the mouse
fuck.
upwardly.
why would you do that?
Why would you use
What? Wait, did you play the game with the keyboard?
Yeah, I beat the whole game with the keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Well, you must be skilled. I can say that.
Holy
Yeah,
shit,
I
Matt!
beat it on Revengeance mode too.
Matt, are you
No.
okay? Did someone hurt you?
No, help me.
I mean, I thought I was cool that I've been trying to play these games in European extreme modes and shit, but nope. I got this one.
It's like, hey guys, I'm gonna play Shadow of the Colossus, the European version, with only my right hand, and my right hand is a mouse.
But you know, mouse keyboard controls aren't as bad as you think they are.
Yeah, go play Dark
Revengeance
Souls.
fucking
All right,
sucks.
then boot up Dragon Ball Fighters right now.
Okay, you know
No.
what, Bill, no. I can't even play that game with a controller. No.
Exactly.
Yeah, I remember getting to, I think that we just got to Colfax on Colorado.
Oh my
In the game?
goodness. You haven't.
Um,
Wait, have you fought Typhoon? Tsunami? Whatever.
The arms lady?
limbless man.
No, I haven't fought him yet.
Limbs boy. Okay, he's fun.
But I got,
Dude,
I got to Colfax. I played for a bit. I was rocking out with the Gray Fox skin. And then I was done for the... Oh no, that was the night I moved into my new apartment and I didn't have internet. And I'm like, oh hey, Matt really wants me to finish Revengeance. I'm gonna play some of that.
All right, that was the time I was in the closet. I forget.
Wait,
Man
wait,
wants me to finish Revengeance, doesn't even finish it anyway.
wait, what did you just say, Jay? I only heard the end of that.
And I mean, we were talking about that time we moved into the new apartment. I was like, yeah, that time closet. You were like, what the fuck? And I was like, and I played games and I went home.
And then he came out of the closet right then and there. It's a
You
miracle.
you know me
It's a
so
very
well.
powerful moment in the Travis, what is it called?
I don't know if you call it powerful, but
Cinematic
Remember-
universe.
It was
remember
a
watching
moment.
the new Death Stranding trailer and like Norman Reedus just turns on the Funky Fetus's light of like enjoyment? That's Travis.
I just came out of the
Fucking
closet and
fetus is
started
Norman
playing Metal
Reedus.
Gear.
He's here.
He's here. Dude, Death Stranding looks fucking weird.
Really?
All right.
Wow.
Like, I'll admit that the new trailer is the least bizarre of all the
No.
Death Stranding trailers.
No.
Really?
It is more confusing than ever.
How is it
It's
more
not.
confusing?
It's not actually. In fact, I was actually reading on like r/Death Stranding or whatever the new tag is for it. It's really not that complicated as it seems. Because literally, the rain is bad, monsters are bad. There are clones, and that baby is probably a clone. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
And you are a FedEx person. That's it. You are delivering items from one town to the next because the rain sucks.
I understand that much, but it's still like, I don't know, man. There's gonna be a lot of questions that need to be answered.
Of course, there's gonna be a
obviously.
lot of questions that needs to be answered.
But it's also Kojima, so I'm wondering if we're gonna get the answers over 5 courses of game, or a course of 5 games or some shit.
Nah, wait for the 3DS game to come out. That'll get you your tying answers, and then maybe you might have some
It's a
sort of.
He might put an obscure game on the GBA though, so if
It's
you
a-
don't play that, you're gonna
You
be lost.
forgot
in
about the
story.
iOS pay to win game.
Oh
my
my
gosh,
bad.
shut
Yeah,
up.
Pachinko.
it's a
Pachinko universe.
it's a fucking Hideo Kojima game. It'll probably end up being like, all right, if you want to get lore, pull out your smartphone, do a little QR scan or QR code scanning on like the leaves of this one specific plant.
Which will give you the phone number to Avenged Sevenfold. You then call
No,
Avenged
no, no, no.
Sevenfold.
You'll hear the voice of Big Boss saying, "You're pretty good."
Nah, here's what really happens. You gotta go ahead and get all 5 copies of Metal Gear Solid, so 1 through 5, and then you gotta make a pentagram, light the candles, and then summon Kojima himself to answer your questions.
Or you can just knock on his door.
Please do not knock
Okay.
on the door of Hideo
No,
Kojima.
you gotta radio into a certain frequency that's only on a box in some random version of a copy.
Please do not knock on the door of Hideo Kojima. You'll knock, you'll tell him that Metal Gear Solid 5 is unfinished, and then he'll cry in your arms.
Because it's the truth.
It's true, Kojima! Fix it! He mods the entire game just so it's fixed.
God. Thank God.
All right, Jay, one question I want to get out of the way while I've got you here. As someone who seems to be at least a little bit invested in the Metal Gear franchise, Metal Gear Survive.
You know, I remember when they first showed that, I didn't have too many objections to raise. I was like, that could be fun. MGS5 is a fun game. And was coming closer to release, I was like, you know what, maybe I'll pick that up. And then I found out it was online only, some fucking heavy ass prices. I'm like, you know what? Never mind. That's that. That's my story on that.
I made the mistake of pre-ordering it.
Oh, you, you deserve your fate.
I deserve the banhammer of Hideo Kojima. No,
He'll
I-
never answer the door for you.
I pre-ordered it, and my friend Ryan pre-ordered it. We played it together. Like, we didn't play it together because despite what the trailers and marketing said, the game is not fully co-op. It is a single-player game with a separate co-op mode that you unlock like 3 hours into the game, and it like none of the campaign is co-op.
That sucks. I
It-
mean, that
it's-
looks like that'd be like the only fun thing in that entire piece of poop.
Yeah, like the co-op modes are kind of fun. Like I admit, I had genuine fun with the game. I beat the game. The story is, okay. I gotta give it credit. It's trying to be Metal Gear. It's trying really hard to be a Metal Gear story, and there is one really stupid twist at the end that I kind of
What was
liked.
it? I think I saw it. I feel like I saw it. What
Um,
was it again?
Okay, so
Spoiler alert.
spoiler alerts for
Spoiler
Metal
alert for the
Gear
game that sold
Survive.
No copies, and you're never gonna play.
Spoiler alert for the lowest selling Metal Gear game ever, probably. Fucking okay. So there is a bad ending that you can get. I got it on complete accident. I've heard other people say that they have to.
Bad ending.
Yeah. Okay. So for context in the game, do you know anything about the story, Jay?
There was a portal, and the game's stupid. There you go.
There you go. Okay. So
Zombies.
you go into or you get sucked into a portal. You're one of the soldiers that was on Mother Base from Ground Zeroes. You get sucked
Right.
into a portal, along with a few other people. You get greeted by this voice, and he's like, "Hey, you're really special. Like, this place chose you." And so you go out, and it's like, okay, here's some wild animals. Mother Base is here, and it has like Diamond Dogs written on it. So that has like at first I thought like, oh wow, they just were lazy enough to not fucking retexture it, which is probably true.
Are they trying to say that you're like those like crazy mother base people from Ground Zeroes?
You-
have, like save in the side ops of Phantom
You
Pain?
hit the nail right on the head. Yes, the bad
Wow,
ending.
I literally just shot that out of my mind. I was like, are you those like ground mother base MSF zombies you had to
You,
save?
you hit the nail right on the head. Okay, so in the game, it turns out that the zombies in the games aren't zombies and are okay. So first off, the first twist of the game is that you're not in an alternate dimension. You are in the future, like 200 years in the future. Meaning that in canon.
So, this takes place in 2175. Great.
Pretty much. Fuck, totally lost my train of thought. Right. That the zombies are actually part of like a gray goo effect of nanomachines that are taking over people's bodies. Pretty much. And that your character, is special because they got infected by the nanomachines, and the nanomachines chose to spare you. But there's this giant like nanomachine monster that they call the Lord of Dust, greatest name. It's like this giant fucking centipede-looking thing that walks around. That's admittedly pretty intimidating. And the okay, so the game ends. Okay, let's see. I didn't play it since launch, so I gotta remember. The game goes by you having to go find the remains of Sahelanthropus because they were too lazy to model another Metal Gear.
Wait a second. The remains. Why not just go with Metal Gear Ray or Arsenal Gear or fucking Rex or TX55 or Metal Gear D? What about any of those?
TX55 would have been cool,
I mean, honestly,
just to see it in 3D.
Seriously, that's like nobody ever mentions that Metal Gear, even though it's like.
Because all it does is stand there while you put C4
I
on
mean,
it.
that's the funny thing, but it's like I just love how Snake Eater goes back and is like he just looks like Metal Gear Ray, and even TX55 would have beaten the crap out of the Shagohod, but then we get fucking Sahelanthropus, which is the most powerful
Yeah.
Metal Gear in the history, and then right after that we get the one that looks like a plush toy. Like, I'm serious. I saw this one like animated thing. On the Metal Gear Reddit. I thought it was really funny because it was like the evolution of the Metal Gears, like a funny joke at the end. I was like, this literally looks like TX55 is like a toy.
Yeah.
Let me post it somewhere. I had to scroll up, so like, fill
Well,
time by like doing a song and dance or something.
Okay, so what continued? Okay, so you go into Africa, you find the remains of Sahelanthropus, and the whole reason you're going to find Sahelanthropus is because you need the railgun.
Just get the one from Red.
Yeah.
We had the same idea on MGS4, so
Yeah, that's what I was just gonna say. They just took the idea from Metal Gear Solid 4. Okay, so
There
you
it
go in, you literally just fucking wormhole Fulton them back to your fucking base. And then the boss fight is like the lamest fucking fight ever. All it does is it'll spawn a bunch of zombies in this hotspot. Or these certain hotspots. It's like, kill all the zombies here. And then after you kill all the zombies, you have to run over to Sahelanthropus, get on the railgun, and then like break these little chains between the Lord of Dust's little body segments, and there is a point. Okay, so it takes you back to the top of Mother Base because that's there. And at the top, okay, so earlier in the game, forgot to establish this. I'm really bad at pacing. There's a crippled kid, like just this little crippled kid.
Where's
And
this going? This sounds like a madman just going off the top of his head.
Kind of like creation of
Actually,
it.
how Kojima wrote his
But like,
games.
I guess okay, let's just like, at the end of the day, it's just another survival horror game that has really, really minimal building craft.
it is, but I'm almost to the good part, the part I was leading up to. So you run up to the top of Mother Base to throw this crippled kid into a portal so that he can get home.
That was not where I was expecting this sentence to go.
And there is okay, so it snaps back to gameplay, and the portal's still there, and it's like, oh hey, what?
There's
What,
gameplay.
Okay, the portal is still there when you're still in gameplay, and then these people come in on the comms, and they're like, hey, we need you down here ASAP to deal with the Lord of Dust, and you could just fucking go up to the portal and interact with it. And that's what I thought you had to do, because you couldn't climb up Mother Base before. So I'm like, okay, you can't climb up Mother Base, so I can't climb down. I gotta take the portal to get down. But no, that just triggers the bad ending. You abandon all of your friends in the future to go back to your time. Everyone dies. The Lord of Dust takes over the fucking universe or some shit. And then you wake up in the desert and your character...
What the hell?
You wake up in the desert and your character is limping like the lost soldiers in Phantom Pain.
I thought, Metal Gear Rising showed how the future of this timeline's looking pretty good. But you know what? I guess not.
It's...
The Lord of Dust is gonna take us all over because Travis
You guys heard it
come
here
back for us
first.
in the end.
The whole thing of the Lord of Dust is like it wants to go back in time to take over the world or some shit. And then you have to stop it. The good ending is even worse somehow. In the good ending, you stop the Lord of Dust, and then your character decides to just stay there. And it's like, alright. So, all these people we saved, it's for nothing? Like, because there's just random people that you gotta
great.
save throughout the game. And it's like... there's one of those fucking AI pods from Peace Walker there to help you for some reason. And it's just like, hello, I'm here. You've defeated the Lord of Dust. Let's set up shop. And then the game just goes into like full sandbox mode where there's no story, there's nothing else to do, and canonically you're there forever.
Alright, I'm excited for David Hayter and Snake to be in Smash because now let's really add some dignity to this fucking shit.
I was just about to ask you,
I
did
did
you
not
did you
look
watch
in.
the Smash reveal?
Yes.
Hell yeah.
Look,
Yes.
I really did not look into Survive very deeply. I was like, whatever. It's that game that exists. I guess it's not that game that exists. Holy shit.
Like, okay, like after this podcast, or right now if you fucking want to, go fucking watch the ending for Survive. It's so fucking weird.
Oh my god.
But I suppose
So
that's
bad.
I suppose I suppose that's a good transition. Is there what did you think of the Smash reveal?
I mean, I can see there's plenty of, well, probably too much Smash, but at the same time, looks neat, I guess.
Too much Smash. All right,
I mean,
that's
well,
heresy of the
conference
highest
is
order.
Smash, then. It's like,
Oh yeah, the
usually-
conference. I admit they didn't announce enough. It was really
Just
just
like, hey guys,
Smash.
Smash is here. Come
Yeah.
back for another direct. Which
Pretty much.
really, really actually upsetted me overall.
Yeah, I did
it
want some
was-
more.
Yeah, I didn't expect it to be the end, and let alone almost half an hour of it. It's like, what, 25 minutes?
Yeah.
pretty much.
25 minutes.
It's, 25 minutes of them anticipating Ridley and Smash, and that's it.
I mean, I'm fine with that, but that's just me. I only know like one other person
I
that
just-
loves Metroid, and they're like, yeah, that's fucking great. Everyone else I talk to is like, cool, new Smash Bros.
Just don't end it on just the whole character reveal. Give us something else at least. Kind of just end it on this really good high note, and then
Yeah, I did think that it was a bit jarring when after the Ridley trailer, it just switched to,
like what? No fucking More
Nothing.
Heroes news. No fucking nothing. No, nothing. it's
no...
really degrading, actually.
I mean, to be fair, I don't really know what else Nintendo announced was in development other than Prime 4. But they could have teased something. I remember
Could've seen something else about it.
I remember
if you want to see
reading...
my take on E3. I mean, Nintendo's E3. Here was my prediction video.
Did you actually make one?
Yeah.
Oh,
click on
shit.
Right now.
Oh, jeez. I don't think I follow this channel. I remember I followed Jay's Let's Plays. But...
Confirm Travis unsubscribed.
Well, I mean, didn't you... Yeah, he stopped updating his...
Oh yeah, that's been dead.
Jay's Let's Plays. I remember I subscribed to it, and then, like, I realized that it was dead, like, the day after I subbed to it.
How long ago was this?
I think it was,
Just
like...
curious.
It was a little bit before you added me on Discord, I
Okay,
believe.
so yeah, that was it. It was long gone.
Yeah.
Christ.
Yeah, I'll bookmark that to watch later. Oh, wait, it's only 9 seconds. Never mind.
Watch it right now.
I'm watching it.
Oh, wow, really?
Sonic Forces 2. Fuck off.
Oh, you guys actually? No, I'm watching like some gameplay of the new Smash, and apparently you can't grab someone out of Shield anymore.
What?
What?
Yeah, shields are now like actual shields.
Wait. Okay, that's if that's true, that's bullshit.
Sick.
In
I don't
fact, if
believe
you
it
want me to,
anymore.
I can actually copy the link to the tweet. Pivot grabs, whatever the hell the pivot grabs are.
No pivot grab mix-ups.
One more time.
Oh.
One more time.
Oh, pivot. Oh, no, that's okay, so pivot grabs are a thing you do when you run through someone and then turn around and grab them, because
Remember that?
he tries to do it and it looks like it didn't work. It's basically like you instantly turn around and grab them. Like it cancels your turning around animation.
Oh yeah, we could have gotten Luigi's Mansion news, Yoshi news, anything, any news.
Oh, I forgot about that Yoshi game. They were doing like a...
Sword,
fucking
3DS.
nothing.
Announce it. Let's go. It's gonna be great.
Let's see. Well, you got the Sonic Racing one right. Oh wait, this was released today. Never mind. That's been out for a while. Or released. Sly 5. Okay, I don't know anything about Sly. Bill, do you know anything about Sly Cooper?
Yes, I do, and I love the Sly Cooper franchise. 4 was odd, but I loved it.
I didn't love it, but to each his own.
I enjoyed the whole time travel mechanic and going back and seeing older routes.
I'm
But
already lost.
Yeah.
1 was good, 2 was really weird. I loved how 3 like mixed up with the crew, like to play as the crew.
Yeah.
The crew.
Well,
so you're talking about
And I
that
wish
caveman
I wish
movie?
4 wasn't just a Vita exclusive. That's all.
Oh.
I think also 4 was on PS3, but that's nothing here nor there. Point is, you see, I've
Is
spent
it?
far too long on the Sly Cooper series on my YouTube page. My Sly 3 review is an hour and 14 minutes after all.
Oh my
so,
lord. You poor soul. Unless you enjoyed it.
I enjoy it, except the fact that it's just, I mean, I've wanted a Sly 4 since I saw Sly 3's ending in 2006 or something. And then it got announced, and then it was on my mind every day until it came out in 2013, and now it's been on my mind every day for 5.5 years as I think about how disappointing it was. So, I don't get hyped for anything anymore. You want to know why? because of the fact that Sly 4 and Batman Arkham Knight just killed me. Why get hyped?
Arkham Knight, really?
Disappointed. Yes. Arkham Knight is a good game, but it was not what I wanted. I wanted a much better game.
What was it you wanted better? The story? The gameplay?
Well, the story was disappointing, but then it's like the tank battles are really all I have to say. The boss fights suck. The tank battles are terrible. It's just like nobody asked for this shit.
Yeah, okay,
That's
I
all
kind
I
of
have
agree
to
with you
say.
there.
And
Like
I just
Arkham
like to play
Origins
some-
had such good boss fights, but then Arkham Knight doesn't have boss fights, so
Arkham Knight
what a
has
downgrade.
driving and grabbing Firefly with your car.
Yep, great.
It's so bizarre too because I fucking 240%ed Arkham Knight.
I have 240% at Arkham Knight. I have.
Okay.
Thank God.
Okay, good because I was
recorded the Nightfall ending, or the footage of it last summer, and just put it on my hard drive. So I was like, "Yep, if I ever need this, I'm not 100% in this damn game again."
yeah I liked Arkham Knight. I thought it was fun. I think that the gameplay is the best we've seen in the Arkham series. But
Boring tanks.
yeah. I'll admit I did get a little giddy like the first time I was playing it with the so I played it with the controller, and then whenever a tank sequence came up, I would just switch to my keyboard, and I don't know why like my
Wait, you played the PC about
Yeah.
abortion?
yeah. Okay, I play PC about abortion. Okay, disclaimer, I got it on PC after it was fixed. I did buy it on PC when it first came out, and my computer sounded like it was going to fucking, like, kill itself.
In all
So-
fairness, your computer sounds like that normally.
Yeah, well, that computer did. That's the same one that you almost blew up, Matt.
I'll do it again too. He took a shit.
And I'll fucking do it again.
I swear to God.
But yeah, I got it on PC like a year and a half after it came out, and it worked fine by then. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I also admit that I really liked Origins, and apparently no one really liked Origins, so maybe I just have bad taste in Arkham games.
I mean, everybody hated Arkham Origins. I remember my friends and I were always just like dumping Arkham Origins. All right, yeah, forget this crap. Let's wait for the real sequel. Then the real sequel came, and Arkham Origins is a lot better.
Why is Deathstroke a cutscene? Okay, that's a valid complaint about Knight. They restricted Deathstroke to a fucking tank battle. I thought that was stupid.
Yeah, I mean, what a wasted opportunity for half of those characters. Like, Two-Face is yet again just another grunt.
Okay, so I should preface this with, Red Hood is one of my favorite Batman characters, period. And so I thought that although he was handled very differently than how he's normally portrayed in like the comics or the animated movies, I still enjoyed it. I kind of liked his arc, even though it was very minimal.
It was just like, I don't know why they pretended with the whole Arkham. They literally didn't call him Red Hood and made up Arkham Knight, since we carried a new character in collaboration with Jim Lee and DC Comics because they needed a way to get Arkham in the title. That's like it.
I do think that was stupid. I think the marketing was terrible. It's like leading everyone to think that this is a brand new character, but no, it's just fucking Red Hood's origin. Well, in this universe.
Then the funny thing is that, I remember I saw this amazing in-depth video about the game. That was just saying that, like, well, Jason Todd's whole point was that Joker's still alive even after he killed Robin the way he did, and Batman didn't do anything about that. Joker's still killing people to this day. And but then the problem is, in the Arkham universe, Joker's already dead. So
Yeah,
and everyone
Joker's
thinks Batman did it. Everyone thinks Batman did it. So I'm not exactly sure what the point was in Arkham Knight, other than you had lots of chances, but you didn't take them.
yeah.
I'm like, it just makes him sound kind of stupid. Like, let's all go watch Batman Under the Red Hood instead.
I'm fine with that. That was a good movie.
I agree.
Yeah, that's a good movie. I was trying to think, like, wait, hold on. What comics? That was two comics. That was Death in the Family and then Under the Red Hood. Yeah.
Yeah.
On Death of the Family was.
I know that the movie was written by the same guy who wrote the comics, so I think it was an
Really?
improvement in that regard. Yeah.
Okay, that I didn't. Okay, now I need to go rewatch it. I never read. Okay, I read Under the Red Hood, the comic of it, but I never read Death in the Family. All I remember
Yeah,
about
I've
it is
seen
that.
I've only noticed that I've seen a few panels. That's about it.
All I remember is that they introduced Jason Todd into the DC universe, and then they made him a dick, and the Joker captured him, and then they were like, hey, call this number if you want Joker to kill Robin, and call this number if you want him to not kill Robin. And then,
And
Yeah.
everyone's a Satanist.
yeah, it was actually pretty close from what I read. It was almost a tie.
I'm sorry, what?
Yeah. Okay. So they had the Joker capture Robin, and then they held a thing at the end of the book. DC registered 2 phone numbers, and if you called one of them, it would have a vote for if the Joker doesn't kill Robin, and then the other phone number is if the more votes that one gets, the Joker will kill Robin, and it was really close, but Joker killing Robin actually won. And that's the origin of who later became Red Hood. Joker just kills Robin, the second Robin, Jason Todd, and then for some reason, like a decade later, they decided to resurrect him using the Lazarus Pit, and he was really fucked in the head, I believe. Like, because I remember the Lazarus Pit had
Something
like
like that.
side effects.
Yeah. Although I'll just say how I feel like it'd be so different imagining if Robin living like won. I don't know what kind of like
Yeah.
what Batman comics would look like now.
Where where would the universe have been if the Joker spared Robin? That's actually an interesting idea. I never thought of that.
Joker's always some central villain in all DC continuities, even though you think he wouldn't, because he's not that powerful. But hey, in my opinion, the Joker's the main villain of the DCAU as well. So I can talk about that when I
I mean, pretty much. Even with Justice League, I don't remember.
The Justice League never stopped him.
Yeah,
I
I was meaning the Justice League show, but that is also true.
I mean, I'm just talking about like in the whole DC animated universe. I mean, Joker always, the Justice League never stopped him at all. Batman never stopped him. GCPD couldn't do it. Superman couldn't do it. The government couldn't do it. Joker was always one step ahead, and that was the one person who finally stopped him was Terry McGinnis. But
Yeah, that's
I can get
what
to
I
that
was
when I
gonna
get to
say. Well, I was. Go ahead.
So has the Justice League ever met Joker before, like canonically?
comic books?
In the show, I know they have dealt with the
Yeah.
Joker.
Yeah, Injustice for All,
Yeah.
Wild Cards, yada yada yada.
'Cause it usually seems like Joker is just fucking around with Batman, and that's about it.
Oh, Mason is saying avoid the Killing Joke movie like the plague.
Oh, you know,
I
haven't
watched it.
seen that,
Travis
but I'm
forced
not-
me. Please,
I don't
please
wanna
punch
see it.
Travis.
I don't want to see it.
I was actually excited to go see that.
The first half of the movie is terrible, but as soon as it goes into the first, or as soon as it goes to recreate the first panel of the actual comic book, where it's actually based off the comic book, it's fantastic. Everything before that is appalling.
Everything before that is a really bad fanfic.
Yeah, it's...
Are you saying you don't ship Batman and Batgirl?
No, I don't want to, even
Something
though...
like that.
Even though they've already been a ship in the shows and the comics before. I remember... Oh, fuck. I don't remember what comic line it was, but I remember in one comic, it was implied that they fucked, and Batgirl got pregnant, and Batman told her to get an abortion. Hold on, let me find it.
I hate comic books.
Yeah.
What is this shit?
Who makes this shit?
Batman tells
somebody
Barbara...
someone who's like writing this was like, oh yeah. then
Where are your
he's gonna write-
parents?
Where are your parents? Let me find it. Yeah, here. So this was this was when it was implied that they fucked and she's pregnant. And then supposedly later in the comic, Batman's like, hey, get an abortion. I don't know, shit's weird.
Well, that issue is banned from all churches across the earth.
Batman Church.
Please do not take this comic into a church.
Batman himself is literally burned as the demon.
Alright, so, hold on, let me look at some of the things I want to talk to you about. Oh, right, one thing that I wanted to talk to you about while I'm in the middle of pulling up my Google Doc is...
Why turn it up? Beat a beat. Pull it up.
Shut up, Dad. Thanks, Matt. So a lot of your channel, and admittedly much like my own, I have to admit I'm guilty of it too, even though I have far less videos, focuses a lot on older generation games. And for a while I thought that might have been, because you don't care about like the new generation of games, which would have been fine. But then rewatching some of your Metal Gear videos, I realized, oh no, this dude has a PS4. Actually, the first video that I realized you had a PS4 in was your Legacy Collection video. I'm like, okay, he has Legacy Collection.
Oh, yeah.
What console is he playing that on?
Yeah, PS4. I am a connoisseur of modern gaming. It's just more like, I don't have anything to say about a lot of modern gaming because AAA gaming has become a sandbox, The Last of Us, or a competitive or multiplayer shooter. It's one of those three.
I mean, that's fair.
And it's kind of sad too because it's like I love The Last of Us is my favorite game, but like I don't need to see everything else become The Last of Us.
Yeah, that's fair. Never thought of it like that.
I mean, okay, that's a bit of a side tangent, but it's like, yeah, I do play modern games, but I don't play them as much because my biggest source of backlog might just be my modern games. Like I have, let's see, I still haven't finished Rise of the Tomb Raider. I still haven't finished Horizon. I still haven't finished Shovel Knight, or never started it actually. The
What?
Insane Trilogy, Lost Legacy.
I'm gonna beat you up.
Let's see what other modern games I played. I have God of War 3 remastered. I have fucking Final Fantasy X 2 on PS4. I still haven't played them.
Gonna beat you up for not playing Shovel Knight.
I mean, I don't like 8-bit games anyway, so it's like,
All
I'll
right.
do it when I get to it.
All right, can't argue with that. I mean, you did say that. What was it? You said that the classic Mega Man series is your least favorite.
I mean, of the ones that are in the main timeline,
Well, yeah,
I've never
not
played
counting
all
the-
See this
timeline
fight
games.
up in here.
Not. I will
I mean,
have.
honestly,
He's gonna whoop some
classic
ass.
Mega Man. My favorite ones are the ones that have like the ones like 16-bit
Yeah.
or
Okay.
or I think that 10.
Same. And I hate to admit it because everyone's like, "Oh, 2 is the best. 2 is good. I like 2. 2
I
is
think Mega Man 2 is a fine time waster, but it's like that game is so not that good. When you actually think about it, the game
hasn't-
kind of sucks.
it hasn't aged very well." And then okay,
That's why I'm
so
tired of hearing about it. It's like you'll watch Cinemassacre and you hear all this ridiculous nonsense about how great Mega Man 2 and like Metroid are.
well,
It's like, they're
Cinemassacre's a
so
trip.
not good.
Cinemassacre's a trip. First Metroid, okay, I'll give you that one. First Metroid is not very good.
I heard someone told me that like when they did their like Monday LP video of Metroid 1, it was like, yeah, this game is really a classic, great game. Something along those lines.
Yeah, that's pretty accurate. I watched them play Metroid 2, which in my opinion is even worse than the first one, and it was like they're trying to have fun with it. They're not genuinely enjoying it. They're trying to force it. But going back to what you were saying earlier about Mega Man, I actually completely agree with you. I got the Mega Man Legacy Collection 2 while I was busy with another game, so I didn't get to play it much. And then when it came out and I got it on the Switch, that's when I really started playing Legacy Collection 1 and 2, because it came in a bundle. And I played up until 4, Mega Man 4. And even though Mega Man 4 is the game that got me into Mega Man, I was so bored. It's like Mega Man 4 is probably, if it's not the weakest one, because I didn't even bother playing 5 again.
I mean, that's the funny thing is that I think Mega Man 4 and 5 are like better games than Mega Man 1, 2, and 3 are. But if you play them on a row, you're bound to just be sick of it.
Yeah, that might have been the problem because I did play them back to back, and then at that after I didn't even finish 4, I just beat like 2 Robot Masters, and then I'm like, all right, I want to play Mega Man 7 because I liked Mega Man 7, and everyone. Do you remember Brental Floss?
Yes.
Did you watch that? He was the first guy, like, when he did, like, his Mega Man music videos way back in the day, he made a joke. Well, it probably wasn't a joke, but, like, Mega Man 7's shit. And I'm like, oh, that's really funny, because I really liked Mega Man 7. And then growing up, I kept hearing, like, alright, yeah, Mega Man 7, it's the worst one next to Mega Man 8. And then I'm thinking, Mega Man 7 and 8 are my favorites in the classic games. Mega Man 8 specific, well, maybe. Mega Man 7 feels more like traditional Mega Man, and I enjoy it for that, while it also has some of the hidden power-ups and shit, kind of similar to the X games. And then 8, I just felt was fun because it had a lot of charm.
I think that meme about those games sucking has finally died, which is good because people are starting to see that Mega Man 2 is not that great, Mega Man 3 is not that great, Mega Man 1 is really bad. But
Mega Man 1 has not aged well at all. It
yeah, like it's like X1 as a contender for best Mega Man game of all time. I see it because it's a great game.
Yeah. Oh man, I need to go back and rewatch your X retrospective.
Do me a favor and start it. Actually, I was gonna say start at, but I was like, I don't really care about it anymore. So
I did.
I mean,
go ahead.
The 2016 half of it is really bad. Not bad, but it's like I'm never watching those videos again. Yeah, but it's like,
I mean,
it's hard to say. I guess you can have fun with that. I guess that's all I can say. That's my advice. Have fun with that.
I started your I already watched it before, but then I started listening to your command mission video the other day while I was working. I didn't finish it. I think I had to go do laundry. Well, regardless, I didn't finish it. And I'm thinking like, man, I should probably go back and play that game because I got up to the fucking fire boss, the Firebird. And
the bosses are the worst unless you did what I did.
What'd you do?
Hot take here, folks. Never said it on mic, but so I mean, people called me out in the first week of the video coming out, but it's like nobody really does it anymore. But so I feel like I played 6 chapters of X Command Mission. I was like, okay, my thoughts on the battle system is pretty set in stone. I can review this as is, and I want to see how the story goes and how the level design is.
Mm-hmm.
So I transferred my save file to Dolphin and maxed out all my stats and made myself invincible so that I had unlimited sub tanks, so I could just see how the story ends. Because I was so pissed off at these shitty ass boss fights, I was like, I'm done.
That's fantastic. Wait, so you transferred your data from your memory card to Dolphin? You could do that?
Yeah, it wasn't a process I enjoyed doing, but it was better than playing the fucking game. So yeah.
I mean,
Damn.
all right, fair. What the fuck is? How do you do that? Do you just? Oh wait, do you have a homebrewed Wii, don't you?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. It's coming back to me. I remember being really into the Wii homebrew scene. I haven't dealt with that in like, oh god, what year was it?
I mean, I'm accused of so many things, being a fanboy of this, being a fanboy of that, being a hater of this, hater of that. But if people don't believe I'm a Mega Man fan because of the X6 video, well, you just like open up my homebrew menu. It says SNES games. What do we have? Oh, it's just Mega Man X, Mega Man X2, Mega Man X3. All of that, I could have the entire SNES library at my fingertips, and it's just those 3.
I mean, same. That's what I did when I homebrewed my Wii. I put all the Mega Man games on there, including Mega Man and Bass, even though I kind of hate that game. And then I think I also put like Turtles in Time on there, and that's it.
Like open up order. Oh, what was GBA? Oh, Mega Man 0. Mega Man
Yeah,
0.
yeah. Mega Man 0, 1 through 4. When's the Zero marathon, Jay? No.
2018 update video. How about that?
Yeah, I saw that in your fucking videos list. I haven't seen it yet, I admit.
People
Let's
don't watch videos that are there for them. Like, I don't know. Nobody likes update videos for some reason. But,
Yeah.
like, do you not know why they exist?
What?
Like, people like update videos literally just exist so I can tell you guys what's going on.
Oh,
'Cause I'm a very
yeah.
transparent YouTuber, but they make it sound like I'm cryptic as fuck. Like when nobody watches these update videos, nobody reads these updates. I remember one guy who said, "I did watch 2022 update video. November isn't soon enough." I was like, "Go fuck yourself."
November isn't soon enough. Wait, you're planning on getting to it this November? Like
You
starting
bet
it?
your bunyips.
Oh shit! At this point, I was just expecting you to never do the Zero series just for the meme of it.
Oh yeah, hell will freeze over the day it comes out.
It's gonna come out, and everyone's gonna be pissed that you don't love the first Zero game, even though the first Zero game is the
people are going to be
weakest one.
pissed about anything I say. I don't think it's going. This
I mean,
is
that's
the
fair.
comic book you're talking about. I just saw that picture the first time. I'm gonna get back to that in a second. But yeah, I mean, what was I talking about? Oh right, Mega Man Zero. So yeah, it's like I remember I was already some people who have expectations for how it's going to be, and I'm like, please, people, don't have expectations because I'll never live up to them. It's like it's just gonna be a review of Mega Man Zero. That's all I can promise. But I know people are already expecting like
Hey
an
man, you
hour.
want to talk about Resident
It's taking
Evil?
so long because it's gonna be like an hour long, right? I'm like, no, it's not.
Oh yeah, you're a PlayStation guy. Are you into Resident Evil, Jay?
Not really. I never played it before.
I just heard the disappointment in Matt's voice.
I mean, is there a starting point for that? I was thinking about this today when the remake of the second one was announced.
You could play the remaster.
I would recommend the remaster if you want an actual game, but if you want to see, but eventually you need to play the first, like, original PS1. But remastered, the best game in, like, the classic series.
What
Okay.
is it just called? Resident Evil Remastered?
Just Resident Evil 1. But, basically Resident Evil 1 that isn't on the PS1.
Like, I actually want to get into.
Yep, it's on GameCube, it's on
Okay.
PS4, Xbox One, PC.
Yeah,
It's all
because
the remake stuff.
I know Matt, you want me to look at Resident Evil because I've never played it.
Yes.
Have
I'm
you-
gonna probably get you on the remake.
Have you made any progress on your review that you're writing for me?
Okay, I type in Resident Evil on Amazon. Of course, the fucking movies. Department Games. Let's change it to that.
One of the newest movies was actually really good. What was it
Oh,
called?
I kind of liked all the movies, to be honest.
It's fine.
If it's a guilty pleasure,
Oh yeah, hella. I mean, I know they're bad, but that's why I like them.
Fucking.
Plus, I've been watching them since like they first started coming out.
what
I mean,
was it
like,
called?
there's nothing wrong. Well, actually, I guess I can't say that, but I was gonna say there's nothing wrong with having a guilty pleasure. I 100%ed Mighty Number 9.
Oh,
All right, get this guy out of here.
we're taking over his stream. He doesn't.
I'll fucking do it again. I'll make a new Steam account and I'll get all the achievements
Stop,
all over
no.
again.
Why do you do this?
I did the gauntlet. I did the gauntlet.
No one asked
Who
you to do
hurt
the
you?
gauntlet.
No, I wanted to do the gauntlet so I could brag about it, even though it's kind of retroactive because it's like, oh
It's
wow,
like,
this.
Hey Matt, do fucking tofu mode in Resident Evil 2.
Oh hell yeah!
What
You
is
better bring back my boy
tofu mode?
The remix.
What is?
I hope they actually implement Akuma mode.
Oh my god.
What
Do you
is?
remember Akuma mode where you got to play as Akuma with an infinite shotgun?
What the fuck? Akuma
Yeah,
from
you
Street
can play
Fighter?
Resi.
That
Yeah.
sounds fantastic. Holy
You
shit.
can also play as a giant block of tofu.
What the fuck?
There were like
Ugh.
secret ways of playing the game. Also, Matt, I don't know if you know about it, but there is gameplay right now of RE2 at E3, and there's a YouTube video for it.
Gimme.
Doing the gauntlet in Mighty Number 9 won't bring back the X series, Travis. Fuck you, Mason. Yes, it will.
Oh well.
Oh my god, Bill, you are saint. Oh my fucking god, I will suck your cock after this stream.
Don't.
I really wish that like Silent Hill took this approach for gameplay. Actually, Instead, we got.
What kind of gameplay is it following? Is it like the 7 style? Because I remember hearing it rumored that it's gonna play like 7.
It is playing like it's playing like a 4 style.
Over the shoulder.
Yeah.
Keep in mind that I only know. The only things I know about Resident Evil are things that I hear from you, Matt. So. So
Okay,
I don't know
it's
much.
a really good series. Do not listen to anybody else.
All right.
Don't play
Except for
6.
6 and 5.
Hey, 5 is okay as a co-op game.
Fine. Travis, you and I are gonna do a co-op video about 5.
All right. Finish writing your
I need to beat it
script
anyway.
for fucking.
Fuck you. It'll be finished eventually. We're
Matt,
halfway through.
Matt, you are my first outsourced review. You need to do it. Well, no,
I
it's
wasn't
it's
getting
not it's not really outsourced if you're gonna be the one talking about it, and I'm just gonna be like forced to play it.
Matt, what do I even pay you for? Don't.
Play the game for me.
I don't want to play this stupid shit.
All right, Matt, write the review, do the voiceover. I'll do the editing. I'll say that it's me.
No.
There we go. That's how you do a
All right.
collab.
Let's see here. The gameplay so far looks
It looks really
Action.
RE4, and I'm alright with that. Never played 4, but
Matt winces.
4 was just really overhyped for me. I just played a lot of 3 because I love 3. And
Thank
King
you.
John.
Oh no. Okay. Alright. Okay, Jay, I admit you're not supposed to have access to the announcements tab, but I'll leave that there.
Oh. Okay, here's one.
Wait, how the fuck are
I'm just
people
seeing
posting
zombies shooting, but I'm not seeing anything about fucking doing puzzles. Not yet.
the fuck? Oh,
get
the,
it, right?
oh,
There should
oh,
still be
wait, never
puzzles.
mind. The robot masters are allowed to post there, so never mind.
But, like,
Jay, you could
wasn't
post whatever the
RE2
fuck you want.
Wasn't it RE2 that like had 2 different stories?
RE2, you can play as Claire and Leon.
Yeah, Claire.
There's actually 2 scenarios for each one, so there's an A and B scenario for Leon and Claire.
I just want to know if they're like still keeping that up because all I see in the trailer is just Leon. You know?
Yeah, we did see Claire, and actually, what's her name? Little
Oh, the
girl,
little
if you
girl.
remember her in the trailer. She
Yeah.
she was part of Claire's scenario. I believe she's
Right.
part of scenario A. That's the thing. Leon does meet up with her at some point, but it's usually Leon with Ada and then Claire with whatever her name was.
Yeah.
Shit.
I mean, like,
Cheryl?
I'm very
Uh,
excited for this because, like, RE2, I've been told to, like, play RE2. In fact, my nephew, gave me his copy of RE2, but I don't have a PS2 to my disposal.
So,
So-
okay. So far, initial gameplay just looks like Resident Evil 7 had a Resident Evil 2 mod.
Yeah.
And you know what? I think that's okay.
You heard it here. You heard it here first,
would-
folks.
Personally, enjoy Silent Hill to have this same type of gimmick.
It'd be
I'm
better
alright
if
with- I'm
Silent
alright
Hills
with
actually
further-
came out.
Shut up. Don't talk to me about that. I just
I'm
want
sorry,
1,
Bill.
2, and
We're all
3 to have
sad.
the good notification it needs, man. I don't want Homecoming to be here anymore, but Homecoming's here.
Oh, Spider-Man Homecoming?
No. Silent Hill Homecoming.
I liked that movie. Matt, what
Silent
about the
Hill
zapping?
movie?
Mason
what?
wants. So Mason's asking in the stream chat. Matt, what about the zapping?
Is
that- Is that a Resident Evil thing?
If it is, then I'm actually stupid.
Matt, what
Yeah,
is
man,
the
don't you
zapping?
don't you know Leon's mortal enemy, the zapping?
Getting zapped. Mr. X jumps out from behind him and zaps him. He doesn't try to kill him. He just zaps him and tases him.
Zip zap. Oh hey, I just need one more view and then I'll have enough views to play the new Doom.
I'm sorry. What?
I have 665 views on my Twitch.
No, you don't. You have 654.
The
27.
fuck?
Wait, I'm refreshing the page now. What is this? Oh, hey, you're right. Okay, so what happens when you get that last viewer? Are you gonna just drop the stream and
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna cancel the stream. No more podcast. Just gonna play Doom.
Podcast canceled.
Doom until
rebooted.
Doom rebooted. But you know what I'm actually really excited for, and I kind of stuck around for the developer stream for it today, was the discussion that Capcom did today for Mega Man 11. I'm somehow more excited for it. I didn't think that was possible.
What did they say that made it more amazing?
So I only caught it when they were talking about the different difficulties. They showed off the normal mode, which is just traditional Mega Man. Bosses, take normal damage from your buster shots. But then they showed off the fucking newcomer mode. And as an uncle, I really want to get my nieces into Mega Man. And I got Kaylin into it, my oldest niece, when we played the Legacy Collection on Switch, because it has that rewind feature. But it has a newcomers mode where it adds... I just pulled the eraser off of this pencil. What the fuck?
Man, that's a cool feature.
Shut up. But
yes, Eraser Man erases the entire franchise and rewrites it.
Finally, that's what we need. I mean, at least the story. Well, not counting
Finally,
6.
X8 will be a good game.
Hey, I liked X8. Fuck you.
Finally, Mega Man will be a good series.
I mean, fair.
No, it's a fun.
It's a fun.
It's a fun.
But they have newcomer mode where your life bar has like a Street Fighter. You know, like when you get hit in Street Fighter or a fighting game in general, how you have like that red in your life bar, and if you switch out, it can regenerate.
Yeah.
They're adding a thing like that where, like, if you don't get hit again, you can sort of regen a little bit of damage that you took over time. You can have bosses have like half health, and then you could also have 6 buster shots on screen instead of the normal 3. I'm thinking, you know what? If I have any friends that are either A, bad at video games, or B, want to get into Mega Man, but they're also bad at video games, like, now I know how to force it down their throat, you know?
I mean, to be fair, you could just like beat them up until they play Mega Man.
'Cause that'll work.
I mean, yeah, that's what you did to me. Actually, TBH, I think it was just you, Lorenzo, Joey, and all them.
So everyone.
Yeah, the whole group.
You can see
I
the
want to pretend I have more friends, Travis. Shush. But it was just because of you guys constantly going, dude, Mega Man X is the best game
I mean, to
ever."
be
And I'm
fair,
like,
we were young
"Okay."
and stupid. I mean,
We were?
you can argue that we still are young and stupid. No, you can't argue
Yeah.
that. It's just fact.
But yeah,
I
no,
mean-
I never played Mega Man X until you guys were like, it's the best game ever, and then I wanted to be part of the group, so I went, yeah, it's the best game ever, and then I played it.
If Mega Man is gone,
Yeah,
Mighty
that's
Number
the
9
best
will be
game
gone too. When are we getting the Mighty Number 9 cartoon?
When are we getting
When are
Mighty
we
Number
getting
9
Red
too?
Ash?
Fucking
5.
never.
We get
What
Mighty
did,
Number
what,
10.
what did you just say, Jay?
When are we getting Red Ash 3?
Oh, fucking Red Ash! I forgot about that. All right.
When I first saw that, I was so pissed off. I was like, "What the hell is this?"
Matt, have you heard of Red Ash?
No,
What the
please
hell is
explain.
Red Ash?
Okay.
Why
So,
don't you tell the story?
I'll tell
Yes,
it how I
tell the
remember
story.
it. So
It's the dude from Legends.
I admit.
Details right. Beep, beep, beep.
Go ahead.
Legends Mobile?
No, no.
Mobile Legends?
So please don't play Mobile Legends. So I admit I didn't follow a lot of Mighty Number 9's Kickstarter history while it was happening, and I think that's why I enjoyed the game so much, because I didn't have all of that drama backing it.
It was such a load of drama. I can't even.
Yeah.
I couldn't
It-
get past the first level. It was really bad.
It was-
TBH, I'm sorry, my man.
I mean, that's fair. I respect that. For me, I just saw it like a.
Do you really respect that?
No, fuck you, Matt. But
Oh,
for
okay,
me,
How
like
do you
I,
really feel?
Matt, I don't like your shoes.
You know what? I'm done.
No, Matt. Okay, shit. Okay, he's back. But the way I saw Mighty Number 9 was that it was just another Mega Man game. It's just Mega Man 4 again.
Okay, get this guy out of here. For the second time today.
But
You want me to hack him
I
from
didn't.
Fortnite?
I didn't.
You can only do one.
Please don't hack my Fortnite. I just got my first top 10. I'm
We'll
kidding.
hack your
I'm
account and I will
kidding.
delete it.
Delete it. I don't care. I don't want to play it anymore.
Shush, yes you do.
Totally lost my... Right. So I wasn't following a lot of the drama. But midway through production on Mighty Number 9, Kenji Inafune announces Project Red Ash, which would basically be like how Mighty Number 9 is to the classic games. It would be that, but for the Legends games, if you're familiar with the Legends games.
You know what's
Even though
funny
it never
about that?
came out?
But nobody was asking for that. People wanted Legend 3 because of the cliffhanger ending. Nobody gave a fuck about seeing the gameplay come back, or else we'd go
'Cause-
play fucking Twilight Princess.
Because the game... Okay, that caught me off guard. The gameplay in Legends is not
That's what I'm good
that
at.
spectacular. Like, it works, I guess.
Yeah, it's fine.
It,
Legends 2, really good game, but it's like, that's not why anyone wants Legends to come back. Nobody wants
Yeah.
a spiritual successor.
no one really wanted more Legends. And I admit, I haven't beaten Legends 2. Though, if I'm correct, doesn't Mega Man get, stuck on the moon? No.
Elysium.
Oh, talk about a cliffhanger.
Elysium. Wasn't that... Not Zero.
Yeah. X5.
Yeah, X5. The ending where X got his fucking memory wiped.
Yes. According to X, he's going to make a planet for humans and robots to peacefully exist called
Yeah.
Elysium.
Dude,
And
can we
then
get
make
like Planet
Legends 2,
Hulk,
that's the
but
final
like
dungeon.
Reploids?
Can we just get Mega Man Planet Hulk too?
Can we just get Hulk?
Dude, I'd be down for a Hulk side scroller beat 'em up.
How come that hasn't existed? I'm actually wondering.
Because there was a PS2 game that was really bad.
Actually, I thought the PS2 game was kind of fun.
No.
There's the Incredible Hulk in the
No.
Out of here.
movie.
Wrong.
You know what? I'm sorry. I liked games.
You played the Monster House game and you liked Monster House.
You know what? You don't need to tell me about that
There
again.
was-
I know that.
What,
There
you
was
wanna
a
know-
Monster
you wanna
House
talk
game?
about Monster House for the 5th time?
There was a
Yeah.
fucking Monster House game?
Yes,
Yeah, you didn't
gotta
have
do
it?
Like
What a fucking loser.
You gotta do a whole cool mech battle that every time you won it crashed your PS2 and you had to go buy another PS2.
Yeah, that's why it was the best. It was the real Battle Royale. Ah, shit, I died.
It was the way to end your PS2's life cycle.
It's like that game, Lose? No. That game for
Lose,
fucking...
Lose.
Lose.
Yep.
It's like...
It deletes all your files
Yeah.
if you lose. Or no, I think it was each hit you take, you lose a file or some
Yeah,
shit like that.
every time... No, it's every time you shoot a bad guy, because the bad guys are the files on your computer. Damn it, Jeff. Thank you for the gay scent.
Gay.
Yes.
Nudes? What the fuck?
Oh wait, I gotta one up him though.
Please
Hold
do
on.
not send nudes on stream. Thank you.
Oh, I gotta really one up him, Travis. I'm sorry. This is how it happens.
Please do not. You can only spend it on gay shit. Alright.
There,
Um,
I just won.
there you go. Thanks, Matt.
See, folks, we care about Pride Month. We said gay on podcast.
Ah, yes, homosexual time. Please
It's
don't...
this time of the year.
Please don't ever let me say that again.
Oh, good God.
I completely forgot what we were talking about. All right, was it were you the were you the heretic that said that Legends 2 was better than Legends 1?
Yes.
All right, cool. Glad we got that squared away.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I
Cry?
played
I
it.
mean, there's this thing called Control, and I like it. Games, good.
This podcast can now only talk about Pride stuff. All right, I take pride in. I don't
take
know.
pride
I don't.
in
I don't have
Travis's
pride in anything.
ass. How
You-
about that?
Wait, what did you just say?
I take pride in Travis' ass.
I mean, who
No.
doesn't these days?
I
Um,
don't-
All right, so let's see. We're reaching the hour 30 mark. I suppose I could get this little announcement out of the way. Hey, Jay, while I've got you here, and before I make this announcement, have you decided if you are or are not going to Too Many Games?
I'm probably not going to. It's in like, what, 10 days from now?
Yep.
Yeah, 10 days
But
exactly.
you have me, innocent Christoph Gavin, go.
Oh, is he gone?
Yeah.
Oh, I'll be sure to slap him.
Joke. Now, the thing that causes someone to say a thing that someone says to cause amusement or laughter, especially in a story with a funny punchline. She was in a mood to tell jokes. Let's see, a verb makes jokes. Phrases.
Is this the
Be no
punchline?
joke. Can or can't take a joke. Make a joke of. The joke is on someone. There you go. That's the
I feel
joke.
like I'm having a very surreal experience right now.
Maybe
Well,
two.
your podcast has become an open dictionary session, so yeah.
All right. Let me find a random
Alright.
word.
Today's word is botulism.
Isn't that what Mega
Today's
Man
word
is?
is abortion.
Abortion. See also my channel.
Your channel's an abortion.
Okay, I'm gonna generate a random word. You guys tell me when to stop, okay?
All right, go ahead.
Okay,
Keep-
tell me when.
keep
I'm
going.
just gonna keep clicking.
Keep going.
Now.
Oh, fuck,
Damn,
I like
damn it,
that.
Bill. I was gonna have him keep going, and then I was gonna talk about like Mega Man Legends.
Quantulate. To calculate the magnitude of.
Ow.
Nice. Thank you. Thank
My
you.
turn.
Thanks for the dictionary fact, Matt.
Let's see.
Cloud. Main point of interest.
Cloud?
Did you say clout?
Clout?
Cloud.
Cloud?
Clout?
Cloud.
Clout?
Clowns?
Isn't-
Abortion?
Clowns 2018. They're coming back, fellas. It's a new fashion.
It was
Is-
bad.
Isn't clout the thing? Yo,
Wait, temerarious, rashly, or presumptuously daring?
Matt, please stop reading the dictionary. It's too
Okay.
big for you.
hold on. I want to hear what Jay had to say. What are you saying?
Travis, what is
So-
with this podcast here? We're in support of abortion. Like, what the hell is this crap?
I don't support anything other than Mega Man X8 is good.
Please know that the Travis Dash Boots podcast is in support of abortion. Go do it. as fast as
Go do it.
Go do it.
Go do it. just fucking do it.
Now for the low price of $99.99.
YOLO.
No.
Read a definition of YOLO
No,
there.
Matt. At that point, they don't even live.
Exactly. Well, you only
No,
live once,
I mean,
so why not take
you
it
only
away?
live
Take it
once,
away.
not the kid.
He's like, wait, hey, I mean, if you want to commit murder at least once in your life, why not do the one where you don't go to jail?
Oh my god!
Oh, this is
I think I'm gonna need to edit this out on the YouTube release. Oh,
You see, this is the kind of Christmas presents I have.
I appreciate it. Please come back on the podcast. We need this. No. What was I gonna say? All right, I made a fucking card for it, and I wrote up. Do
Travis made his own card game. Am
Yeah.
I like
you wanna play it right now,
Travis
Zodiac?
playing Dungeons and Dragons.
You mean
What a
Zodiac?
little baby boy.
dude?
Zodiac.
We're gonna play D&D on stream. Matt, you're gonna be playing Arthur from Ghosts and Goblins.
Oh, I thought I
And-
was about to play fucking Yu-Gi-Oh by myself.
No, but you are gonna be facing Exodia.
Oh. Okay. Let's go. Hey, yeah, let's do D&D. I'll go ahead and D.
All right. So
Alright, I kill Travis.
hold
Okay,
on.
roll for that. Hey, Google.
Alright.
Roll a D20.
No. You don't get to roll. I have my
You got
dice
a
right here.
15.
Shut up.
Roll a
16.
d20.
Fuck you.
So you critically hurt Travis.
No, I have my own dice.
Okay, fine. God.
Okay, got a 17.
Oh. Okay, you chop off his leg. He bleeds, and
Okay.
now he's
Are
screaming.
you guys
How
actually
much
doing
damage
this right
do I
now?
do? How much damage do I do? You have to tell
Oh,
me.
Roll a d20.
Hey,
D10.
You don't roll
roll
a
a
d20,
D10.
you roll a 1d6 because it's slashing
So
damage.
what is that?
Yeah, but
doing
don't
right
fuck Travis,
now?
he
I
gets
wasn't really paying attention.
I don't know. They're just
He-
playing D&D all
No,
of a
no,
sudden.
fuck you. He got hit for 8.
What the fuck?
For eight?
Well,
He's
folks,
dead.
see you next
He's
week.
fucking
What
dead.
is your
You
crit
killed
rate?
him.
Okay, cool.
You fucking killed him.
I
Okay?
love the
D&D's
position.
done. Quest is over.
All right.
Travis was the only one that was able to do the quest. You killed him.
All right, I'm
That's
gonna
a
need.
podcast. See you next week, everyone.
All right, hold on. Wait, where's my thing? Okay, so, real quick, just to get this out of the way, I'm probably gonna cut this out, make it its own video for like the 2 people that might actually be going to too many games in my subscription thing.
I remember in 2016 when I went to Too Many Games, I literally fucking like made an announcement video, and yeah, no one came for me. I had 80 subs.
Got him. Well, let's see. I've got at least double that, so maybe I have luck.
Ooh, is Travis flexing right now?
Yeah, dude. I got at the very least I have over 100 subs.
Travis is flexing. Oh shit.
Yeah, dude.
And the next thing you know, there's
Yep,
a drought.
here's Rice Gum right here.
Goes down by exactly 100 subs.
Dude, I am ready. I'm ready to start over, making a new channel.
Make it a new
Alright.
channel, no Mega Man.
Just delete it. Just
No
throw it
Mega
on.
Man. All right, let's see. All right, so I'm gonna flash this on the screen. I will be. Bill and I both. Will shut up. Hold on, boy. So Bill and I both will be at the Too Many Games Expo on the 22nd through 24th. We are. Yeah, dude. So your microphone like cuts out when you get too loud at certain points, so that made that really funny.
I like being funny, so I guess it adds to the
Hey,
effect.
good job. So let's see. I'm gonna flash this on the screen. I will likely be wearing my blue or red flannel shirt because I hate not wearing it.
Well, I mean,
It's
it's
fashion
your
sense.
calling card. It's your costume for the,
Yeah.
for the channel.
I
You gotta be a character.
Yeah, I didn't plan on it being that, but like now it's like, all right, well I might as well just wear it in everything.
Travis, why does it say first behind you?
Because
Oh,
Travis is
that-
the first celebrity going to Too Many Games.
No, it says
Either it's
fist.
first or fist. Oh, why does it say fist?
No, I think I was standing in front of a poster for the disaster artist.
Oh, artist.
Yeah.
Okay.
I will
like
be there.
Travis first. That you're just number
Travis,
one.
how does it feel being the first celebrity to go to Too Many Games?
Oh, dude, it feels so good. I'm gonna have my own panel. It won't be the first time I spoke at a panel.
He has his own panel. It's just fucking like you.
It won't. Hey, Matt, remember when we spoke at that? Matt, remember when we spoke at that panel at fucking
Don't
RottleCon?
remind me.
Oh, my fucking.
That didn't happen.
Yes, it did.
That was not
It
canonical
it did.
storyline.
It
That red act.
Matt, that did happen. We went to RottleCon. We
Travis,
spoke at a
you know what?
panel.
The new Matt Cinematic Universe, that is not happened.
We
That is
spoke
the
at a
retcon.
panel, and then everyone.
It was Redcon, Travis. You don't understand.
I need to hear this. What happened?
This was the communist Travis storyline.
What?
Yeah, no. The writers realized this is stupid, so they cut it.
I wasn't a commie yet. I mean, wait.
Liar.
Wait, what?
Guys, you just spoiled the future arcs. Come on.
The
Wait
future
a second.
arcs.
So Travis spoke at like at a panel and got completely embarrassed himself. Sounds like a great story. Let's hear it.
Actually, I mean, not really. Matt. Wait, Matt. What did you do at the panel? Did you even speak?
What do you even do?
No, because I remember saying a few things at the panel. Like I don't even remember the group we were part of.
We were part of one
It
of
was-
the cons that were trying to be.
Yeah, it was Cloudsdale, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Man,
Yes.
I don't miss that because we weren't even really part of that. They were just like, "Hey, do you want to be part of our
was the
thing?"
animator,
And then they
that's
dragged us along. They dragged us along to their panel, and I'm like, "Yeah, I want to speak at a panel. That'd be great." And then we stood in front of everyone. There's just this dude. There, there's
Dang it, he just sat there and
Travis' opening line is, how about that airline food?
The gist of it was we just talked about what we do. At
Yeah.
Our,
And then
group,
everyone-
I'm like, I'm an animator.
I
Travis is
don't-
Like, I'm artist.
I don't. I am artist. I don't even remember what I said, but I remember I said something that made everyone in the audience go ooh. That's all I remember.
Like,
And I can't find footage of it
also
anywhere.
a,
I
YouTuber.
I could find the footage of the panel that was
You're gonna find
after
out you're gonna
ours.
You're gonna become very popular, and then eventually,
Yeah,
they're gonna
the
record that,
footage,
and they're gonna
the
post it.
footage will surface, and it'll be like, "Hey, Travis, remember when you said penis in front of everyone?" I'm like, "No, it didn't happen."
Retcon.
No,
on
it's gonna be something
discontinuity.
really
Didn't you
bad.
just
Like,
do
hey
that
Travis,
right now?
remember when you said that one word?
What did I say?
Penis.
And then they're gonna say it, and then I can't say it because I'll get your Twitch banned.
Wait, okay, I have more questions.
No, I was joking. It's a joke.
All right,
Unless you want me to ban your Twitch, sure.
but
My
please
friend
don't.
TGX once was once a fan of the Game Grumps and appeared at one of their panels and was in the line for questions. He says, "Hello, my name's TGX. I have a YouTube channel. If you want to check it out, I make game reviews and all that fun stuff." And the whole crowd just laughs at him.
Oh,
The whole fucking crowd just laughs at him. And
That's a
that was a
shame.
good memory.
I kind of feel bad for the guy, but that's pretty funny. That's-
Remember that fucking dude who got banned at like what was it CoxCon? Yeah, it was CoxCon. You guys remember that one dude got banned at CoxCon because he said our trap's gay at Jesse?
what the fuck?
That was hilarious. And then Total Biscuit like, went on Twitter and was like, "This is the most offending thing anyone has ever said anything to me.
What the
This
fuck?
is not funny. This is serious."
I don't know. I
I'm
think
like,
it's hysterical.
I'm like, and if everyone to say this is the actual like worst thing, it's you, Total Biscuit. Come on, you. Oh my god.
Communist. But yeah, too many games. Come smack me in the face if you see me. All right, back to the other
dude.
screen.
I completely forgot we were
I'm
talking
gonna get an
about
airplane
game.
ticket right now just to do it.
Dude, Matt, please come down. Jeff's
No,
gonna
Matt,
be
No
there.
money.
Jeff's
No,
gonna be
Matt.
there.
Matt, come to Ohio. We'll go get drunk at
I-
Reset.
I have no money.
Okay, I will personally go buy you a plane ticket. How much is a plane ticket right now? Expensive. All right. Hey guys, here's the GoFundMe to get Matt Dakota team.
Bring Matt.
Bring
Matt. to
bring
whatever
Matt-
con. I don't even know what this is.
Bring
What are
Matt
you
to-
guys taking me?
Dude, but James Rolfe is
Oh,
gonna be there.
Okay, now I'm
How they
gonna
ever
use my
gonna be
life
in the line
fortune.
is like across the whole place.
Yeah,
so.
I remember you told me that, and I'm like, oh, I'm second guessing wanting to get something signed by him if I have to wait all fucking day.
You will be waiting all day. It's a guarantee.
Uh,
But like, it's also James Rolfe. Like,
Who?
Yeah, but I have
Angry
no
video
faith in
game
you,
nerd.
so I can't wait for
Oh.
that shit.
the angry
I mean, like,
voice.
yeah, it would be cool to meet him. I'll probably go watch his
Travis, he
panel.
was our childhood.
Yeah, he really was.
I tell you right now, you do it, and I will pay you $1.
Matt, just like pay me like.
I'll 3D print you a Mega Buster.
Okay,
If you get my Contra crushed by him.
Matt, you have to make more props for future skit videos. We have to do. We have to do a
Okay.
skit. We have to do a
Okay,
skit.
Travis.
Oh right, you have to print out the.
Okay, Travis, but Travis, you just
We-
spoiled the entire arc. I'm quitting. I thought I was working.
Don't. I'll censor that in the YouTube release.
Someone's gonna really think that there's like an actual arc, and they're not gonna know what the hell we're just talking
Matt,
about.
you have to print out the.
And then I'm gonna get like unreasonably mad.
We have to
Fine.
get that character arc going.
Yeah, I'll print off the mask.
We have to go for 100 episodes and then have like a Gravity Falls style twist at the end.
And it
Travis
Like-
was
turns out
dead
that
the whole time.
Bill was actually not real.
Yeah, I've actually just been like this really weird like voice in everyone's head. Not weird negative conscience.
I'm just gonna get drunk at too many games and I won't even remember seeing Bill.
Probably.
Bill Trinan, like 2 minute game.
It'll be a dream for him.
What did you just
Remember
say?
the first time?
Who?
Let's see who else. I know that Vinny is gonna be at too many games. I don't know about the rest of the Vine Sauce.
Oh man, if Jules
Yeah.
is there, I need you to like give me a Kermit the Frog.
I'm gonna push over Johnny.
Hi ho.
I'm going to go up to Johnny and be like, "Yo, you suck." Yeah,
I didn't like your
What's-
Sonic Riders review.
I really hated your entire handheld Sonic marathon, and your X videos are going to be terrible. So it's time to end it before it begins. Oh man, that's
Oh
sad.
man, you know, Travis, when you get popular and Johnny accepts you as
Getting popular.
well, when Johnny accepts you and you're like, "Senpai, notice me," and
Johnny
someone's gonna
already
dox you and be
recognizes
like, "Hey,
me.
look at the shit he was talking. He actually hates you," and then Travis's life will be ruined.
Johnny already recognizes me, and I don't know if that's a good thing.
I don't know. How does he
Oh.
respond to you?
Hey,
Like,
Trav guy.
Travis sending, saying hi to Johnny and then running away. It's a kind way to get noticed.
Hell yeah.
I don't know, Travis. Sending nudes and then saying you know Johnny after that is not exactly what I'd call knowing him.
Hey.
Johnny called the police on you twice, dude.
No.
There's a
Travis, the restraining order says you have 50 meters. Come on.
I'm
Why
like
are you going to too many
51.
games?
51 meters.
Okay, is that how far you're going to be away from him over at too many
Is
games?
this far enough?
No.
Okay, hold on. Let me leave my room
Leave
real
this
quick.
poor man alone. He's just
Let-
trying to live his life.
Let me leave my room real quick. Hold on. Is this far enough?
Alright, so...
Nope.
No.
Okay.
Okay, guys, since he's gone, let's go ahead and say the bad word.
I can still hear you.
No, you
Keep
can't.
going.
Okay.
Yeah, Travis, if we can hear you, you're not far enough. Leave the house. Like, just open the door and walk away.
Hey, see that pit of lava over there? Johnny wants you to drop in.
Mega Man
Travis,
Network.
you're not far enough. If I can hear you, it's not far enough.
I don't even want to be here anymore.
Hey, Travis, how's Mega Man Network transmissions?
It's really bad.
Hey, you're coming closer.
Hey, hey,
No.
Back.
you're
No,
you're
I
breaking the
just
restraining order.
I went so far that I'm coming from the other side of the universe.
Back.
No,
Back.
no, shut up. You're not my real dad.
You broke the
Cage,
restraining
get
order.
back.
I'm calling the police.
You're David Cage. Let's play Detroit and become land.
I am calling police, Travis. You have violated the laws.
What are you? Are you?
What is that?
Oh
What?
my god. What if I just tweeted at some homie Johnny right now? Hey Johnny, would you ever push somebody into a pit of lava?
Hey Johnny, would you ever push someone into a pit of lava at that Trav guy?
Johnny, would you ever steal a kid?
Oh my. Yeah, I'm
That
doing it. I'm
motherfucker.
doing. I'm literally doing that. If he responds, I'm going to be so fucking. It's going to be the most embarrassing thing, but I'm going to do it.
If I see him there, I'll have something to break the ice. Hey, I remember when someone called Child Protective Services on you because of me? Wait. Don't do that.
Hey guys, I could do song.
Really? What do you mean?
You could do song. Okay, thank you. I know nothing.
False.
Wait, oh, can you guys not hear it?
No.
Oh, damn it.
Yeah,
I was
man.
doing song. Hold on. Hush.
Travis, you need to go on Twitter right
I
now.
just saw it.
Oh my fucking god. What if he just actually sees this garbage and responds?
What was I gonna say? Totally lost my train of thought.
Well, you didn't really have one to begin with. So.
That is accurate. That is
Travis
true.
has thoughts?
Shut up.
Thought he-
You're a
Yeah.
thought.
You know what, Travis? I swear to God, I'm gonna leave this team.
Do it. Leave me like my son.
Oh, there he goes.
Goodbye.
Right, I forgot. Discord does not make a noise when I hang up. I keep forgetting you guys don't hear anything. Here.
He tried.
I'm
You
back.
forgot,
That's it.
you forgot the intro. You forgot
Is
the
it-
intro notification.
Oh, right. Intro. Hold on. I have my intro written out.
No, not you! Not you! Not you!
That's JonTron's intro. Wait, I have my intro music that my friend Justin made.
No, put it back.
Okay.
So is this
put
how every
John on.
podcast is gonna be? It's like we actually talk about stuff like an hour, and then the second hour is just complete bull tits.
I mean, like.
I mean, basically,
Yeah.
that's kind of how the first
I like,
one.
I like a little chaos every now and again. So
I
why
mean, it
not?
keeps it fresh, keeps it original.
This
Um,
podcast has never stopped being chaos.
I mean, I literally fucking asked Johnny to murder you at 2 games on
Dude.
fucking podcast.
Just fucking, dude. He'll see my fucking con badge and he's like, "Oh, you're the lava boy."
You know, fuck this thing reminds me of fucking Shark Boy and Lava Girl. That's the first thing I thought of.
I forgot that movie existed. That was the first movie I
How?
ever watched in
How?
3D.
The head fucking machete is his uncle.
Shut up.
Wasn't George Lopez the teacher?
Oh wait, no. I'm thinking Spy Kids. Hold on.
I really want.
Hold on.
The early 2000s were weird.
Yeah.
But still. Fuck you.
Have you guys been blessed with Mario Takes a Piss?
Have you guys been blessed with Mario to Plumber playing Sonic Lost World
You guys ever,
3DS?
like-
It's the funniest shit in the world.
You guys ever watch Salad Fingers?
Oh god, I remember salad
Oh,
fingers.
Yeah.
Love salad fingers. I recently just watched it like before the podcast started, so in my mind, all I see are these really long green salad fingers. And
I just see these long fingers. They're green.
they're like your fingers, Matt. With your fucking
Important.
toe shoes.
Don't make fun of my glaucoma. Wait,
Wait,
wrong disease.
Oh my god, look at his hat.
Oh my God, Kirby has killed Ridley.
he has skinned him. Oh. All right. Let's see. How long have we been streaming for? 2 hours. Oh, of course, PC Penguin shows up when we're about to.
Song for you all. Are
Okay.
you ready for this?
Is this an original
I
piece?
don't think so.
Wait, no, turn that off. Turn that off.
Wait. After the first verse, maybe I will.
We are not playing Sonic Heroes here today, mister.
Travis, why not?
What comes up must come down. Man, your feet don't touch the ground. What are you watching?
Ring Quill, slam your head against
What the fuck are you watching?
the shoulder. Put my ass on you.
What? Please link me whatever you're watching.
Feel my shit. Running, running, rolling, making city gates and stay here today.
What is that? What are you doing?
I've successfully derailed the podcast.
Please send me whatever you were watching.
It's called the Modern Moran song. He's like, I can feel your every quill, slamming your head against
Thank you,
your
Matt.
will.
Thank you, Matt.
It was in
Thank
Mario
you
Paint.
for Africa.
I just thought you guys needed that.
Wait a minute, hold up. You have that in Mario Paint? What do you mean?
What do you
Mario
mean?
Paint.
What do you mean?
What I mean is that it's in Mario Paint.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, I remember this one. It just keeps bouncing back and forth between Jay and Matt and Jay and Matt.
I'll just go, Master P.
I'm at a loss for words. Alright, can you please, okay, that's enough, Jake, can you please turn it off? Thank you. That was-
I've made this podcast 10% better than it was before.
I mean, accurate. Without you here, we literally didn't have anything written down for if you didn't show up. So,
10% better of 0 is
Well, you
still
know, it's close, 'cause I
0.
woke up from my nap like 5 minutes before I came on here.
oh
So
shit.
It was pretty close. I'll
Well-
buy all the shit with Hentai's face all over it. I tried to fuck, but it's too late. I guess I'll just go masturbate.
I mean, same. It's kind of
It's
that's kind of life.
Oh man, this shouldn't be so funny.
All right. Is there anything else you wanted to guys? Let me rephrase that.
So Travis, can you, when you're dying in lava, can you live stream it on Twitter?
Yeah, I'll fucking live tweet it, live stream it. Be like, hey, Johnny fucking killed me.
Hey Johnny, it's time for the.
Pretty much. All right. Is there anything you guys wanted to talk about? Before we wrap this up?
Not really.
Matt.
I mean, we could talk about Smash, but I think it's a little late.
Now that it's over, can I get my check?
All right, that's a
Ah,
good place
shit.
to end it.
Alright, yeah, here's your check of pancakes from Hi Bob.
Oh, from the the International House of Burger.
Wait,
yeah,
guys, is this
take me to
wait,
that
is this
shit.
this check that came into my mail?
Hey,
Well, that's a script, Matt. That's a script.
Oh shit!
Put that
Matt.
down.
man, I really enjoyed being on Travis's show here.
Hold on.
Everybody, please go check out that Trav guy for insightful Mega Man commentary because he loves the series to death.
You forgot about the written part where he's forced to only ever play Mega Man games.
And yes, since everyone thinks
Hold
I'm
on,
a slave to Mega
let's
Man,
see,
here's a real slave. to
Resident Evil, Monster Hunter,
No,
Resident Evil. Who wrote
I
this
do-
script? It's
I-
awful.
All right, if we're going on to like talking about my channel, I do want to work my way away from Mega Man X and then come back to that in like a fucking decade because
Please
like
do.
Work
I,
your way away.
I-
Why
I-
do that? That's
I-
where all the fame's at, boy.
I mean I kind of
Dude,
took
Kev,
I don't remember
like,
who.
You
Go ahead.
gotta like do something that you don't even know about.
Yeah.
Here's what you do,
Resident
Trav.
Evil.
You do a super mega rant view of Sly Cooper poops in time.
Okay.
It'll be
Uh,
a good
wait,
review.
actually-
I haven't
Travis,
even
you know
I
what
haven't
we
even
can do?
I haven't even played it, so that'll be even more genuine.
Let's do a live reading of
Sly
Dipper Goes to
Cooper
Taco
peas in
Bell.
time.
Wait, I got an
Um,
idea. Hey,
but-
Travis, why don't we do a co-op video on my Resident Evil review, and then
I mean-
you basically give us your blind thoughts?
Weren't we already
Yeah, that's
planning on doing that?
I have no idea.
Matt, that's
I
a
thought it was
script.
just my review.
No, but
Oh,
like I
mean,
wanna keep doing Mega Man reviews. I want
wanna
to
ask.
get a following so I can review Mega Man Soccer and not get 2 views.
See, Mega Man Soccer is going to be a big special for this guy.
Yeah, exactly.
hush,
I don't even think I've told Jay my plans
His
for Mega Man
50
Soccer
billion-
review,
his
and he
50
knows.
billion subscriber special is Mega
There you
Man
go.
Soccer.
Dude, we're gonna have a whole camera crew for it.
Fucking
Um,
50 billion subscribers.
There we
So
go.
after that Trav guy, how do you feel being the first YouTuber to make 50 billion subscribers?
Dude, I love
I
Mega
like
Man
money.
Soccer. Hello, I like money.
So Travis, what is the reason you made that Trav guy too?
Money. But no, like realistically speaking, I don't remember who said it. I think it was TGX when I was in that call with you, Jay. He was like, "Oh yeah, Mega Man X. That's a terrible review to start with, man, because everyone's done Mega. I don't know why I'm making him sound like a stoner. But he's like, everyone's done Mega Man
I would
X.
do that. If I never have to play Mega Man X again, it will be too fucking soon. There you go. That's TGX.
Wait,
That's like TGX.
I'm not gonna question it. He said he said that. What was that Crash Bandicoot game that got a lot of controversy?
Purple. It was
Cra-
so funny.
No,
Never have to play this game again. It would be too fucking soon. Have a good night.
I mean, there's always Crash Mind
What?
Over Mutant.
what was that Crash Bandicoot game that
Don't
like
you dare talk about Mind Over Mutant as a
He-
bad game.
he said?
Okay, you know what? As a Crash game. it's a
No,
bad
but
game.
what was
Yeah,
that?
the Crash
What was that
game,
game that
yes.
TGX reviewed? It was a Crash Bandicoot game, and he got like he said like
The
why it's
the Wrath of Core Bullies.
yeah. He was like this is why or this is one of my least favorite games ever, and then everyone was shitting on him for it.
Oh yeah, it was really funny, including me. It was actually my 50 alt accounts that were hating on that video.
No. Do you want me to censor that out in the YouTube release in case the rare chance he watches this?
He needs to know. The boy needs to know. The
This is how he finds out.
He's not as popular as he thought he was.
Well, hey Jay, now if I ever get any hate on my videos, I'll immediately come to you.
I'll be like, shit, it wasn't me. And you're like, but Jay, you say you love doing that.
No, even
No,
if
Kevin,
it even
I
if
did
it
that.
even if it actually wasn't you, I'll just be like, oh, that's just Jay again.
That wacky Jay.
There's Jay.
Modern Moorhands. Quills up my ass.
But no, realistically, I was thinking about doing something, which I had a really fancy name for, but I don't know if I'm gonna go with it. I was gonna call it like the
Go ahead.
multimedia time capsule, and I was gonna be like, all right, here's like my favorite like games and movies currently, and then I'm gonna go review a bunch of these games, and I'm gonna see how actually bad they are, that kind of thing. Cause I don't know where the fuck to take my channel.
Sounds pretty good.
Shut up, Jay.
Get the hell out of here.
Wrath
Jay,
of wait,
Travis is gonna think I'm actually this bad.
shut up.
That'd be bad.
If it's a horrible Crash game, I'm thinking it's either Wrath of Cortex or Mind Over Mutant. Hey, we brought both
You
of
know
those
what?
up.
Don't talk shit about Wrath of Cortex. It was actually not that bad.
The
Dude.
fucking
Yeah.
animation was terrible, Matt. You
Okay,
know it.
okay. But it's
All right,
not
I'm-
the animation, it's about the gameplay.
I'm gonna link you a video.
Gameplay.
I'm gonna link you a video that one of Jay's friends made. What the fuck? Is this man okay?
It's just me, just Mr. Christoph Gavin, as normal as ever.
It's me, Austin.
Hey!
It's me! It's me! Austin! Okay.
Austin!
Austin. Alright, yeah, I don't really have much else. I mean, I would talk about, like, reviews and shit I want to make for my
Smash
channel,
Brothers?
but... Yeah, let's make a Smash Bros.
We
review, Matt.
have to have a channel first, so yeah.
Yeah, Matt, make a YouTube
Smash
channel.
Bros.
Do it. Pussy.
Okay.
You won't.
Like,
Oh wait, Matt, didn't you just say like you wanted to post your reviews on my channel? I mean, I'm fine with that.
I mean, what is this? What is this? Is a charity?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you give
Wait.
all of your reviews. to
Wrath of
Travis.
Cortex was shit. Nitro spam difficulty. It takes the terror out of the nitro crates and makes it feel like some kid made the level with a creator. Also, Tiptoe, worst ability in the game ever. Correction, worst gimmick in the game ever. Not even an ability. That's someone in the
whose
stream
kid
chat.
is this?
I think that's
I'm
Josie.
sorry, I'm joking. Please do not unsubscribe.
Please
but,
unsubscribe.
But no, I feel ya. Listen, I will admit Wrath of Cortex was weak in the series. I will admit that, but it doesn't change. I think it was still a good
Guess
game.
what?
Granted, I haven't played it since I was like
Technically
8,
speaking,
so you know.
And that's
let's
your
call it
fault.
last.
Go back.
Me, IKG, one of the worst games.
No,
ever
I'd
made.
rather think of it as a good game before I play it again and ruin everything.
That's why you think of Resident Evil 2 is a good game.
I will never play that.
Don't you talk shit about that.
Hello, this is me. My name
the
is
best.
Hello, my name is
Okay,
Travis. I'll let you know that Mega Man. Hey, Mega Man's a pretty good game. We're gonna
The
talk
Mega
about
Man,
Marvel.
The X-Board is the greatest game I've ever
Oh, Travis, you
seen.
missed your chance to play Doom. It's now 668.
But
Shit.
now that this podcast is so fully derailed, what do you think it's time we wrap the curtains up?
I don't think it was ever
Yeah.
on a rail.
They say.
I think that I tried to wrap it up like a half hour ago, and then I just got distracted. All right.
All right. So anyway, folks, see us next week when we're going to discuss Too Many Bullies 555.
Too many
All right.
bullies.
So we're for anyone who's actually stuck around, which is surprisingly 5 people, including Matt. So 4. We're gonna be off.
Go check them out.
We're gonna be off for the next 2 weeks because I'm going to be in Philadelphia. Not Philadelphia. Yeah. I'm gonna be in what the fuck is the state? Pennsylvania. I'm gonna be in Pennsylvania for 2 weeks.
I always thought solid, liquid, and gas were states.
That's not even close to clever.
That's true.
And then once we get back, this podcast is going to switch to a every other Tuesday schedule.
Meet us on SoundCloud.
Yeah,
Spotify,
follow us on
Amazon.prime.
follow us on eShop at
Follow us on fucking eShop.
Add my friend code on my 3DS. Please don't bully me.
yeah, add me on 3DS. My friend code is 2. I'll see you soon. And fuck you, Josie.